Celebrating the good stuff. That's good to know. And 12-year-old Alexis Proctor is a shining example.
Yes. Yeah, she is.
The Tennessee girl with a huge heart is capitalizing on her talents to help others.
I knew there's something I can do. There had to be something little, just little I could do to help somebody.
She's raising money for a charity that supports new mothers, and it started with a few social media posts and a slideshow she created on her phone.
This is just letting them know we need your help.
From there, she inspired her classmates to pitch in.
It's crazy how much we can put together. I'm in shock, really, of how much we actually got from it.
So far, she's raised hundreds of dollars, all for baby supplies, for a charity that was in short supply.
We can do a lot. May not seem like that, but we can.
Thanks, Alexis, for delivering something good and helping us kick off another half hour of positive vibes. This is Good to Know.
Come on over. Little bite.
I was flabbergasted at what was inside it.
I share my heart, and I like people to feel what I feel when I'm playing.
There's definitely a connection that you can keep through that. And one of the reasons I love teaching is it's people and just having a ministry in people's lives. I just love that.
When you do something to help others instead of helping yourself, it makes you feel good.
It's why we do it. It's things like this that make it all worthwhile.
It's just a wonderful thing to be able to do.
Hey everybody, welcome to Good to Know. I'm your host, Lindsay Boach, and we're all about the positivity here. Today, we're spotlighting charities, and I challenge you to not laugh at this man in Oklahoma who's doing good in his community.
If I get 1,000 likes and 1,000 comments, I'll put peanut butter on my head.
Cody Wilburn says it started out as a joke, but his peanut butter challenge had purpose and meaning.
I lost my father in 2017 to glioblastoma brain cancer.
It was Cody's way of honoring his father, Coy, a peanut farmer in western Oklahoma. They were exceptionally close, only 16 years apart. Cody says he'll always remember what his father taught him.
Hard work, perseverance, doesn't matter if it's cold outside, if it's hot outside, there's still work to be done.
So he did just that, working to tell the world about the cancer that was taking his father, bringing awareness by doing strange feats like lunging to the top of Oklahoma's Mount Scott live on Facebook as 70,000 people, including his father, watched. But it's his peanut butter challenge that he's most proud of. Cody asked friends and family to donate the price of 1 jar of peanut butter, with all the money going to the National Brain Tumor Society.
And if everybody donated $5.44, we can make a difference in 2020.
Donate they did, and the challenge was on, with Cody's wife and 4-year-old daughter heaping on 4 pounds of the creamy concoction.
It felt really like something that shouldn't be there. It was really thick and really heavy, and it was humid that day, so the peanut butter was essentially melting off of my head.
And in true Cody fashion, they styled a little humor into the video.
We were hoping to do a few hairstyles, but it was melting at a fast rate that we really only got one, and it actually turned out. So
Cody says not even a power washer could remove this tribute to his father and his peanut farmer roots.
My hair was still oily for a couple days.
Now that he's gone, Cody is dedicating his life to helping find a cure by altering the old Oklahoma saying cowboy up into coy up in honor of his father. He's hoping to help find a cure for glioblastoma.
It's got less than 3% survival rate. There's no cure for it. In the medical community, it's known as the medical terminator.
The kids at Children's Hospital know when they hear those Harley engines roar.
Any motorcycles coming up to the hospital, the kids plaster themselves in the windows and love seeing the bikes right now.
that toys are on the way.
It's why we do it. It's things like this that make it all worthwhile.
But it's not December when this toy run usually happens.
Because of COVID this year, the hospital reached out to Rocky Mountain Harley-Davidson because they're the sponsors of the toy run and have been for years, saying that COVID has depleted their toy supply.
Dozens of bikers answered the last-minute call to help.
They're not reusing toys. We're going to replenish their supply, do the best we can, and give them some more toys to last them until December.
Organizers didn't know how many would show up. They just knew they needed to try to help the kids.
There's a huge need.
So the roars were there, filling up the bins, and they hope more toys can be brought. Just no stuffed animals right now. The bikers hope this special delivery can keep the kids happy until the main ride in December.
Well, bringing a smile to a child's face is perhaps one of life's greatest joys, and we've discovered a lot of charities that are supporting children, including this one that's helping children see that they can be anything they want to be.
You know, we get the standard 16 box of Crayola crayons or eight colors every year, and it never has worked for me because I have students from all different backgrounds.
Miss Barentine often purchases specialty multicultural crayons out of pocket for her students each year. She says showing children a spectrum of skin tones encourages love and acceptance.
And I want them to be able to have that choice and say, oh yeah, I don't need to be peach if I'm not, peach, you get brown, you get black, and then you get the rainbow. And it's like, no, that doesn't work.
I spoke with Elise Bartley, a psychologist specializing in family counseling. She says a child's formative years are when most insecurities are developed. These crayons embracing differences that make us all special.
It lets us know that it's okay to be that color. When we don't have our skin color in a box of crayons, it sends the message that there's something wrong with our skin color.
Community activist Connie Bennett Martin taking a stand in the push for inclusion, starting a GoFundMe to raise funds for multicultural crayons for Lee County students.
It really hit me that these crayons have not been available, for children of color, of all the different colors that we are.
For many school systems, specialty items like these just aren't in the tight budget.
While this is a big priority for me, sometimes it has to get lower on the priority list due to other things that we might need.
The goal to supply each Lee County school with 50 packs of crayons.
It just was really sad to me that schools don't naturally have this.
Right now, with just under $600 in donations, they are still fighting to raise over $12,000 for supplies for the entire Lee County school system.
Any little thing that we can do to alleviate it and to make a child feel more included, how can we not?
We have so many more incredible people to meet coming up. Be inspired and see how you can get involved. It's good to know.